Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Best Damn Roast Battle Podcast, period. I'm Chris Paw, here with Tabitha Jones,
Hello.
Jeremy Shear.
That's me.
How are you guys doing this week?
A little inside baseball. We just spent the entire 10 minutes waiting for this stream to start talking about how depressed we are. So, we didn't adjust the camera. My weird knees are very visible. No. I'll just do the whole podcast like this.
Grab the pillows.
Yeah. Just there you guys go. It's hot in here, okay?
Jeremy had very little to say.
Hi, Jeremy. Introducing Jeremy Shear. How are you?
I'm doing great, Tabitha.
Cool.
I'm so glad to be here today.
That's awesome. This isn't even hiding my fucking knees. Look at that. Okay.
Jeremy, go move the camera up.
Yeah.
Do it live.
Because if I have to do it, I won't be able to see when it stops hitting my knees.
Hold on, but you guys have to keep talking.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to keep talking. We were talking about how depressed we are. We were talking about being on opposite ends of the depression spectrum. I'm not eating. Others are eating a lot. I'm not going to say who. Okay, that's better. Now it's just my crotch. That's
either person that you guess is probably right, though.
It's me. I'm shame eating.
Shame eating. I'm forgetting to eat.
In a 4 week spiral into becoming fat Paw again. Maybe. Probably not.
See, my reasoning has been I'm going to start making actual content on my TikTok, because then when I spend 5.5 hours on TikTok, I'm not just doing nothing. You know?
Yeah. What are you gonna make? Do you know what you're gonna do yet?
I've been making movie content. I've been posting like top movie lists.
You've already been doing this.
Yeah, I did one. Just like there's like this trend going around where it's like either you and your significant other or like you and your friend. You'll compare like top 16 different like favorite movie, favorite actor, favorite protagonist and stuff. So like I did that with Dylan, and then I was like, let me just make I have lists on Letterboxd of different genres of movies and stuff. So I made another one today out of that. And yeah, it gave me something to be like, I made this while I lost an entire afternoon.
It is very time consuming. TikTok's it's a crazy trick because it's like 1 minute at a time. Yeah. And you'll just go through like dozens of these videos without really clocking that how much time you're spending.
And they used to be a lot better at putting in those you would scroll enough and then you'd scroll and it would be someone being like, "Hey, maybe it's time for a break."
Like you were playing Nintendo Wii.
Yeah.
Essentially, and like you
are you still watching this on
basically
Netflix?
Being like, you're still watching and we know it, and you need to set down the phone and walk away. And like yesterday when I was laid up in bed with my foot all fucked up, I probably scrolled for like 3 hours before I got that. And it used to be like maybe an hour and a half. And now I'm just like, oh, they don't really care no more.
No. All regulation it's over.
They want me to scroll until I'm in such a pit of despair. And like, I don't even have a bad TikTok algorithm. Like everything on my TikTok, there's like really nothing that I see that I'm like, ugh, oh, this is irritating me. But you spend that many hours just staring at your phone. It fucks up your head no matter what.
Yeah.
You ever do where you get like dizzy? My brother was telling me, because he like put limits on his stuff now because he was like, I was sitting on the toilet, I was done shitting forever. Mm-hmm. He's like, I got to the bottom of Facebook. He's like, it just quit. Like, there just wasn't anything new coming up. And yeah. Like, so I was like, holy shit, how long have I been here?
That's so funny.
My favorite thing about scrolling on the toilet is because I've got these swollen ankles. Like I can tell I've been on too long when there's like a line that goes across my ankle where my pants have just been dug into it.
Oh, you want to know?
How are you alive?
I don't know.
You want to know what mine is, though? Because I'll hold my phone in my right hand, and I'll hold it while, like, cupping that elbow with my other hand, and I'll finish scrolling, and I'll pull my arm away, and there's an indent on my thigh of, like, you can see where my nails have, like, dug into it.
Mine is my asshole will turn inside out from sitting there too long.
Fucking too. Oh, my God. I'll be like, I'm in physical pain.
Yeah, this hurts.
And for me, too.
I'm going to pass out if I stand up too fast.
And for me, too, it's like I sit for both. So sometimes I just sit down to go pee. And, like, I lose track of time. And I'm like, why does my ass hurt?
Why can't I piss without scrolling? What is so important?
Nothing. Nothing is that important.
I do. RBL Weekly.
Yeah, this is very important.
Okay. Oh, Mike Gams is in the chat.
Hey, Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Mike is the skinniest Cleveland battler.
He said, "What's up? What's up?"
He's over there in the RBL Weekly comments fighting for his life.
Yeah.
Against just made-up characters.
They're just swinging on him.
Mm.
I'm not getting in there.
I don't care about anything that much. Not like saying that like you shouldn't care, Mike, but like I'm just like
I decided during the comments of like
I don't wanna get involved.
the first couple of weeks after Pat stepped down, I was like, oof, I'm done with the comments.
Mm.
Those people are so it's just a very mean and it's roast battle. I get it. Like I understand. But a lot of it's just YouTube people, too. People are just not good-natured. There's very little good-natured ribbing going on in comment sections. It is mostly actual hatred.
No, yeah, I learned probably, like, within my first time being featured on the podcast of just being like, I'm done with these comments. I'm done.
Yeah, they want to get in and roast, and they don't know you and stuff.
Well, I think I've said it before. It's like you get up there. I get up there with Brandon Petrie, someone who I know, and I'm like not super great friends with, but I know him. We know each other. We know the end goal, and we have a fun time calling each other dumb pieces of shit. But then some stranger shows up and is like, oh, I know this isn't the time and place, but I'm going to fucking roast you, even though you're not on board for it. And also by roasting you, I'm just going to say, you dumb, ugly, fat bitch.
Yeah,
I want to kill you with my bare hands. Like,
it's not. Yeah, it's you look
so
at the
clever.
videos and they're like well written for the most part. Some things sneak in that are not well written, but there's clever and even if it's somebody you don't know that you battle, like especially when it comes to Roast Battle League, you battle a lot of people. Like if you want to go out of town or people come through here, you battle people you don't really know, but you talk first. You get a vibe and stuff. Everyone from out of town I've battled, I still chat with sometimes.
Exactly. That's what I like with me and Max. Like, when we battled, we exchanged questionnaires over, like, DMs. And then, like, maybe once or twice we hit each other up to just be like, oh, here's a question obviously very specific to a joke idea I have. But then, like, we talked for about 15 minutes in the hallway, like, outside of the funny stop. And afterwards, we're, like, genuinely cool with each other, you know? I feel like if I battle someone that I don't know, once we're done with that battle, we're just friends. Like, that's that's the way it is, you know? That's...
Yeah. Because you have to, Yeah, it's just it's like an experience. It's I'm high.
No, you're good.
But yeah, that's true. And there's also like a skill level there
Yeah.
that's not in the comments section usually. But I don't know. It's like anything else. Like there's a very good fan community in Roast Battle too. Like
Oh, yeah.
there's like, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of cool people in there and
Great,
people
fun
that just
people.
love the battles and have fun.
Yeah.
And you interact with them a few times like normal people, and then
Yeah.
you maybe can roast and stuff, or I don't know. You just gotta like
It's just like
know when to do it without
Yeah.
coming off like a complete prick.
it feeds into my least favorite feedback or praise, honestly, of Roast Battle, where people are just like, man, this is the place where you can say anything. This is the last true place where you can just say whatever you want. And I feel like people hear that and it attracts these people that are like, oh man, I just want to fucking belittle people.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, cool. Like, I put so much work into everything I fucking do for this, and you just sit at your keyboard being like, fuck you, fat bitch. Oh, I fucking got him. Get me up, let me
Yeah.
up on that stage, brother. Like, fucking fuck.
There's a reason that we're not recruiting for this show on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no like open casting calls. There's a lot of people that do it. Like I know LA does a lot or has done. I don't want to call it like stunt casting or like
Right.
booking,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just like brand new comics and stuff. You give people a chance, and then they come on and people get like in live shows too, like this, you get people that sound like a comment section
Yeah.
battling once in a while.
Every once in a while.
Like it gets through. That's the risk of it. It's just like comedy in general. Like any open mic is gonna have those people at it.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's like swimming in the ocean. There's like sharks in there and other stuff.
No, yeah, and I think about that too of also with the shark analogy of whenever I get like kind of like about the comment section, I think about like, oh, well, you're in the ocean irritated about sharks.
Yeah.
You came into their habitat, and I'm
Right.
like, I'm in a comment section where like worried about trolls. I came into their habitat.
Yeah,
That's
you
why I just stay
either-
out.
You either ignore it or light them up, and they'll love you.
Yeah.
It's a weird ecosystem.
Speaking of sharks, anyone catch any Shark Week this year?
I did not.
No.
There was a live stream on YouTube that was just a channel going nonstop showing both new and old Shark Week material. And let me tell you, I think those people that research these sharks have too much fucking time on their hands.
They know too much about them.
Not even that, of just like the lengths they will go to be like, let's figure out some new shit about sharks. So let's build a fucking submarine that is the same length and size as a whale, but we'll make it hollow inside and we'll put divers in it. And then
And watch the whale try to fuck it.
and then we're gonna put a whole bunch of fucking sacks of blood and fish meat on it, so sharks come to attack it, while our divers are just inside there like, whoa, this is crazy. It's like we're actually getting attacked by a shark. And I'm like,
You humans are so arrogant. I guess that's kind of what we're doing with Roast Battle.
I'll just say
this.
I see people comment on videos of people getting into like whitewater rapid, like rafting accidents, and they'll comment and they'll be like, you know what? Being poor has saved me from a lot of stuff. And that's how I feel about like researchers like that. Whereas like I could understand if I had the money to go to school.
Yeah.
I'd be like, it would be so cool to study sharks. Let me put the money into that. And next thing I know, I'm surrounded by sacks of blood and fish guts being like, yo, we're learning so much about sharks. And then I get eaten by one. And so in a way, not having money to go to college has saved me in many ways.
It's like Steve Irwin. Remember that?
Yeah.
He bugged that. He stalked that stingray for 20 years. Following it everywhere.
Uh-huh.
Crawled into the water, tried to attack it, and it defended itself.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
I might have heard a different story than you did.
He stalked it for 20 years.
Damn, he would just drive by its work
all the time. Hit a
Just be
GPS tracker on its car.
Just drive past,
he
look out
was-
the window of his car, and be like, "No one's gonna believe you."
Every time that stingray would fall asleep, he would go through its phone and learn stuff about it to use against it later.
I heard originally that stingray was thinking about shoving that barb right through his penis to cut it off, like Lorena Bobbitt. And like no one would have blamed him after they heard everything that Steve Irwin had done.
He was a nightmare to that stingray.
He was
20 years.
He was a sex pest.
He was trying to fuck it.
He was trying to get that barb, and it was like, oh, you want this barb?
They made out once in a bar 20 years ago,
Bruh.
and then for the next 20 years, Steve Irwin stalked that stingray trying to reconnect. And
do you think his kids?
It was kind of like you don't ever want to blame the victim, which is the stingray.
Yeah.
And
it was self-defense.
You never want to blame, but the stingray would make plans sometimes and then not show up,
Yeah.
And but it's kind of Steve Irwin's fault because he just kept stalking and
there was like
stalking and
both parties were like, it was kind of like they were made for each other, like it was. I mean, he had a wife and kids.
Sometimes you get two narcissists and they just bump. They try to feed off each other and it's like they're scissoring. It's narcissistic scissoring.
Narcissistic scissoring.
Trebling.
I like that. I like saying that a lot. Narcissistic scissoring. Narcissistic scissoring. Narcissistic scissoring.
So Mike Gams is.
Oh yeah. How you doing, Mike? Let's check this chat.
Being a real stingray over in the comments section
Yeah.
of RBL Weekly with those two upstanding citizens from Austin.
I thought we weren't going to talk about this.
Well, this is what
I'm not
going
gonna
on
get in the
league.
comments. I was.
No, I don't give a shit. I want to talk about movies, guys. Honestly, like that's all. I am no longer a stand-up comedian. I am a movie content creator on TikTok and Letterboxd. That's where my passion is.
Is this where
right
you've
now.
been?
This is where I've been. I've been seeing movies. Thought maybe someone would be like, "What movies have you watched, Tabitha?"
Did you watch Fantastic Four?
I did not. I really want to. That's the thing. There's so many movies in the theaters right now, and I want to see like all of them. I'm twisting Dylan's arm because we have not been to the drive-in all season, and I'm like, I'm off tomorrow night, off Saturday, so I can stay up late. Let's go to the drive-in, doing a very odd double feature. The new Naked Gun and then that body horror movie together with the other Franco,
kid.
Dave Franco, and Allison Brie. And Dylan and I have watched multiple trailers for this movie. We've talked about it multiple times. Been like, this looks really cool. This looks really interesting. Very, very excited to see Dave Franco and Allison Brie in a movie together because they're married.
It looks
be
pretty
cool.
good.
We've talked about how cool it looks. And I'm like, yo, double feature, Naked Gun, and together. And he's like, oh, that'll be like, yeah, I really want to see Naked Gun. And I just got to tell you, I really don't want to see Together. I'm like, we've been talking about this shit for 3.5 months. And you never once thought to be like, I actually really don't want to see it. And then when I'm like, why don't you want to see it? He's like, I don't really like body horror that much. And I'm like, sir? You have a framed poster for The Thing on our living room wall, and you're going to tell me you don't like body horror?
Is that body horror?
Yeah, because it's like the thing taking over people's body and then like coming apart all like, you know?
You know, like when the dude's torso turns into the teeth.
Yeah. And then like when the guy's head pops off and then the crab legs come out.
I guess I haven't seen it recently.
Oh man, I watch it probably once a year, and I usually watch it whenever we get the first big snow of the winter.
Now that I think about it, I don't remember very much about it.
Oh, the thing fucking rules. Another movie I had not seen in forever that also fucking rules, I watched The Warriors recently. The Warriors fucking rules. You seen the Warriors?
Yes.
You seen The Warriors?
Yes.
We agree it fucking rules?
Yeah. Pretty good.
This is just a repeat of me being like, have you seen Corky Romano? Well, maybe someday I'll start that movie podcast.
One of these days.
And then you'll have to talk to me about movies.
We can't.
You have to. This just feels like that Chris Farley show sketch where just like, yeah, remember The Thing?
Yeah.
Remember how like when
I remember
when the crab legs came out of his head? Remember that? Yeah, it was cool. Okay. Well, The Warriors was cool. Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, the one line everybody always does. What does he say?
Warriors come out and play.
Yeah, I wanted Jeremy to do it.
Hell yeah. That guy is crazy. That guy, I forgot because like it had been a long time since I'd seen The Warriors, and I always just remembered him in that scene where it's like daylight and he's in the car and he's got the bottles on his fingers. But the first time they show that guy after he's just shot Cyrus, like he looks like he is so strung out. Like the dude is just like wet, sweating wet, and just like under his eyes are so red, and he doesn't really look like that the rest of the movie. So it was very jarring. I'm like, I know this guy's supposed to be all fucked up, but you make it look like he is seconds away from just vomiting everywhere.
This happens in almost every other scene in Total Recall with Arnold.
Yeah.
He's constantly, his eyes are bugging out, and then he's normal. And
do you see they're making
a third one?
They're making the Running Man. They're remaking the Running Man and Edgar Wright.
Yeah.
It looks dope as shit.
That probably will be good.
It's gonna be so good.
It's nice that Edgar Wright gets a chance to actually like do an established franchise like he was supposed to do with Ant-Man.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah, those probably would have been much better Ant-Man movies.
Yeah, probably.
Poor Paul Rudd.
I mean, he's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
That third Ant-Man movie, though, everybody was like, "This shit it looks ridiculous," but I don't know what a quantum realm looks like.
I liked it.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
Kyle's in the chat and he says, "Talk about the new King of the Hill," and I tried to, Kyle. But these motherfuckers haven't watched the new King of the Hill.
Yeah, I didn't see it yet.
I've watched it
haven't
twice.
paid for Hulu, so.
Well.
Haven't paid for Hulu.
No, that's where you have to watch it. So. I am behind on Letterkenny and I'm behind on King of the Hill.
You weren't sailing those 7 seas of the internet, Jeremy?
No.
Yeah,
No.
you ever heard of stealing?
I have.
I was trying to be whimsical and subtle about it.
You ever heard of stealing content?
I have heard of stealing content.
You go into chat rooms, you sneak some content out under your fat titties.
Jeremy rolls up into a server and just slips season 14 of King of the Hill under one. What he's missed of Letterkenny under the other.
No one's none the wiser.
And then I make him go back and I make him shove a copy of The Warriors down the back of his pants because even though he's seen it, he was not enthusiastic enough about what a good movie it is.
Well, down the back of Jeremy's pants is not a place where you want to come out and play.
No.
No, see, it's Jeremy's ass crack that's always hanging out of his pants. I thought that's where you slipped a DVD.
I have had dollars stuffed down there, but never a DVD.
Well, maybe someday. Maybe someday you'll get a copy of the Warriors down there, and you'll have a better day for it.
I'll have to start bending over in Walmart more.
Remember when we took a picture and we were talking about throwing food and stuff in it?
Yeah.
We're like, I wish I had something to throw at it.
I can't believe it's like I've been friends with Jeremy so long, and I recently made the fatal mistake of sitting behind him in like an open-backed chair. And, like, I looked up and was just met with his entire ass crack. And I was like, this is my fault.
You're definitely a closed-backed chair person.
Yeah. We need to, oh, my God. We need to start, Jeremy needs, like, you know those, like, dickies that'll have the turtleneck? He just needs something like that for between the bottom of his shirt and the top of his pants.
Like a flap?
Yeah.
Like a plumber flap?
Get Jeremy a flap.
On the back of his shirt. That's
Jeremy's
not bad.
Jeremy's nothing but flaps.
I gotta come up with some death industry, some funeral industry merch.
Funeral industry merch.
Yeah. Pitch.
Pitch.
Funeral industry merch.
I have Brett Thomas and I'll plug some shows while we're sitting here broadcasting.
While you guys are brainstorming for my merch, think about it, dumbasses.
We're doing a show that's like in a funeral home in Youngstown, or an old funeral home that's been converted into like this weird punk venue, and they do some comedy in there. So I was like, I want to do comedy in there. And Brett, our friend Brett Thomas, also he works in a cemetery, and I work in transport, and so we're both doing funeral home material.
You should have a shirt that looks like like an ad in the newspaper, and it's like it says like body removal ? Call Chris Paw after you get jerked off by the Grim Reaper.
It's a little bit wordy.
But like, it's going to be a graphic. It's going to be a graphic. It'll look like it's ripped out of the newspaper. And it'll be like
ripped from the headlines.
It's like an ad, like in the back of Scene magazine.
Oh.
You know, like those little squares.
Yeah.
Where like ladies are like, "Come fuck me. I'm a real woman. I swear. This is not just a scam for your money." But it'll be like you're advertising. Like you're like, "I'll come pick up them bodies after you get jerked off by the Grim Reaper." That's a new fun way to say you died.
Jerked off by the Reaper.
You got diddled by the Reaper.
You got boned by the Reaper.
Oh shit! That's amazing.
Boned by the
there
bone.
You go.
He's got bone fingers. You know the thing about those ads? I've answered many of them, and every single time it is AJ DeCosmo of Cleveland fame.
I believe it. I believe it.
Go look up AJ DeCosmo.
Look at you referencing a Cleveland comic nobody's heard of.
I did a Jeremy joke.
What are you doing?
Mike Yam said
local reference.
Mike Yam said Grim Reaper, more like Grim Reacher round. I like that.
Now I'm Team Austin again.
I like that. Kyle's just chatting up a storm.
What's Kyle saying?
Okay, I'm going to read every message from Kyle. Talk about the new King of the Hill. All caps. All caps again. You just want to go to the snack bar.
Kyle's this people we were talking about in the comments section.
Kyle, Jeremy's gas station edibles are doing their thing.
Making his legs swell.
Kyle, that's the sound of Tabitha getting out of a leather chair. Kyle, you crushed that Jer Bear.
I don't know what he crushed.
I just came here to harass them. Kyle, sorry, I'm just being a maniac. And some of these are in response to other people, so we're just getting Kyle's
Oh,
side.
who are these? Are there a lot of people? Other
It's
people?
Mike Gams, Kyle, and some guy named Joe D.
Joe D, I think, is from the Discord.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
Joe D.
Like I said, there's some cool people that jump
Are
in
you?
here too.
There's a new pizza place by my house, and it's called Joe D's. Are you that Joe D? Because if so, you have really good pizza. And if not, if you're ever in Cleveland, you should eat your namesake pizza. It's really good.
What if Joe D's last name is Nuts? Jody's Nuts Pizza.
Whoa.
That changes everything, doesn't it?
I just ate that dude's nuts pizza. You're telling me the shrimp fried this rice?
There was a comic named Joe D's. He was best known for getting punched in the face.
Oh yeah,
Whoa.
I remember him. Because he tried to. They weren't supposed to cuss at this mic.
You weren't supposed to.
You weren't supposed to, and some guy did, and Joe was like, "Hey, you better knock that shit off. You better knock it off." He's like, "You better knock it off," and then the guy punched him.
Yeah.
Basically, that's the long and short of it.
Were you ever friends with the kids that would be like, I don't give a cuss? Did you ever hear kids say that?
No, I would never be.
I would hear
I
in
would
school.
never.
In school, I hear kids say, I don't give a cuss and I don't give a care.
I don't give a care. I do remember. Colin Quinn uses that a
I
lot.
don't
Yeah.
give a cuss.
I don't give a care. Yeah.
So more about the movies. Anyway, I don't know. I'm fucking Maria Menounos over here, just like we're here for the movies.
An entire empire that lady built.
I for one, I get sad when I don't make it early for Maria Menounos.
Didn't she have a partner? Wasn't there like another guy that was
I
it was
think
like
so.
blah 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 and Maria Nunes bring you. They started with rewatch podcasts. There were tons of those. I listened to a lot of them.
I think Maria Menounos consumed that man and gained his power.
Yeah,
And
she
that's-
did like a David Miscavige thing
Whoa.
to that guy, maybe.
Where's Shelley?
Where is she?
Where's Shelley? She's in the fucking ocean, probably.
She's dead.
Yes, you
Shark
dropped her.
food. Speaking of sharks.
Speaking of sharks. Excuse me.
We do need to end on some roast battle stuff.
We do.
I'm going to make a movie about roast battle, so I'll be allowed to talk about movies on this podcast.
We can go on about movies after
Kyle says
to
Jody
close out.
rules.
Okay.
Jody rules. All right, he's got Kyle's approval.
I just
There's
got
a
called
whole- I
Tabby
do,
No Nuts.
There's a whole community on the Discord too that I'm not really privy to. I have all the apps my brain can take at this point.
Fair enough.
I'm app satiated.
The only reason I have Discord is because the radio station that I work at required us to get it to communicate with everybody because so many people were leaving Facebook, so I had to get it.
I hear a lot about what's going on Discord. Like, I know the basics. I've heard
Mhm.
some of the names and things. It's usually Jeremy or Kyle will be talking about something, and they'll be like, oh, I heard this on the Discord.
Yeah.
It's usually that kind of thing.
Well,
RBL Weekly came out the other day. We got a third place battle.
who was in
yeah.
that third place battle, Chris?
Brandon Petrie
I know him.
and
sorry.
some asshole,
Some asshole.
some other guy.
Some other not fat battler from Cleveland.
No, I'm catching up with you again. Slowly getting back.
Mildly chunky battler from Cleveland.
Yeah.
Gay fat battler from Cleveland.
Whoa, gay
Whoa,
fat.
not cool. What are you, a comment section hanger outer?
Boo, boo. I'm disliking your comment, Jeremy.
Oh no, it's at -1 now.
Half
Yeah,
gay.
I'm downvoting you, bitch.
There were other battles. There was one from Austin. It ended up being more than 30 days old, so it was disqualified, and everybody's points moved up under between 4 to 8. Everybody got moved up a spot.
That's
But
what
it don't
heard.
help us.
Yeah, it didn't help us. We were in 3rd, and that one was in 4th. Mike Gams did the sleuthing on that. He's got a war on his hands.
Our own Columbo
With
on
two,
the case.
Joey Buttafuoco impersonators from Austin. And that's as much as I want to get into it. I don't want those fucking idiots coming over here making comments.
Yeah, I
Have
don't
that
wanna-
fight in the RBL Weekly comment section and tell the cool people to come over here.
Yeah.
I don't want to get involved. There's other bigger fights I would get involved with if I wanted to do that kind of shit.
Yeah.
I got people I really don't like. that for a long time I would rather
Yeah.
spend waste time on if that's what I was gonna do. I think Mike's great for keeping he's like the Batman of the comments and RBL Weekly.
He is not the hero that we want, but he is the hero that we need.
We have a rudderless ship, and Mike's trying to be a rudder.
He has the body for it.
I'm sorry, a rudder.
Shut the fuck up.
But yeah, I don't know. I didn't enjoy the battle in question. I don't think. I don't know. I don't like character things. I like sometimes character roast, but the first.
Is it because it was a character roast masquerading as like an actual battle? Whereas,
well, I don't think those guys were under the impression that anybody thinks those are their real, that they're real people. I think it's all. I think you're supposed to be in on the joke that they're doing characters.
Mm.
I just think they're very like first year comic characters. That's all.
Ah, I see.
And I don't want to go too hard on this.
I didn't watch it, so I'm learning about this from you.
Oh, okay.
Same.
So I mean I can explain just what it is without being a dick. They're both sort of these Italian characters. One's called Timmy No Breaks. I
Okay.
forget the other one's name. They did twin brother characters that roast battled each other.
Okay.
Okay.
And then there's other stuff and opinions about it that I don't want to.
Well, I do
Deal
like
with.
anti-Italian stuff, so I would probably
Jeremy learned about it and he was like, well, wait a second.
I
Maybe they should let him use that in battle. I don't know.
maybe if they're doing Italian, I don't know if they're
Maybe.
Italians doing Italian characters. I mean, I don't think that's the issue.
Yeah.
It's not if they're offensive stereotypes. No one cares about that.
Yeah.
Who cares? Who cares if they're doing spaghetti face?
Yeah, nobody gives a shit about spaghetti face. Fuck the Italians. That's not the.
We say that any louder, we're gonna draw RDP to the comment section.
The ghost of
The ghost.
podcast
The ghost of
host
Guinea's
past.
Oh my god.
No, we have a very fun relationship with the Italians here.
Yeah.
We do. I love gnocchi. Okay.
August 15th.
Next Friday.
Let's
Forest
go.
City Brewery. Forest City Brewery, 7 p.m. NSFW Cleveland, hosted by myself and John Armstrong. You guys are both on it this
We're
month,
both on it this
We are.
month.
along with James Earl Brassfield.
Let's
Very
fucking go.
funny.
Yeah.
This should be a really good show. It's a very roast battle heavy show. Everyone's all three. You guys a lot more so than James. He's done a few battles
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
I think you guys are all going to be paneling or battling at
I
the
am.
9 o'clock show for Roast Battle Cleveland the
Yeah,
same
I
night.
believe
Also,
I'm handling that night.
August
I am-
15th.
I am battling Matt Farkas.
Okay.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
He's so nice, it's hard.
Oh, I've got some shit.
Yeah, he
I
had.
am, I've known Matt for a very long time, so.
Oh no, this is gonna be one of those where you're like, and your mother didn't raise you right because you hug too much.
Oh no, I have
You're
a whole.
just gonna hurt his feelings.
I have a whole thing about trying to make it a little sillier than than the premises. So I think I'll be fine.
Good. No, that'll be a good battle. I don't know the other ones. I'm battling Chris Scriva. I know that one. I'm gonna do my best to not just call him fat the whole time. 'Cause
There's so much wrong with them.
yeah, he's
You'll do
also
fine.
very stupid.
Mm-hmm.
He's a very dumb guy. Hard worker.
Yeah.
Fat.
Autistic
hard
about cars.
fat worker. Hillbilly. But that's just the research I've done so far from a couple of years of knowing him. What else? That's the show. There's more battles. I don't remember what they are. I assume all of your favorites are battling, or we have like.
I assume all of your favorites are battling.
We have, a handful of guys that battle almost every show. Palco, Petrie, Dave. We got, I imagine some combination of them will be there. We usually try to get a couple of new people too.
Last time Dave
rotate.
wasn't on the show because they had to clean his tank.
Yeah. And they didn't have a tank to drive him there.
Yeah.
Before we wrap, so we do have someone in the comments that's being like, talk about what happened with Pat. Why aren't you guys talking about this Austin stuff? Why are you guys going to have a podcast if you're not going to talk about it? But I just wanted to say, like, not trying to be a bitch or anything. Like, it's very cool that they, like, share when we're going live and everything to, like, roast battle stuff. But, like, this is Roast Battle Cleveland. Like, we are not the tell-all of everything happening in Roast Battle.
No.
We've talked about stuff with Pat prior, but it's just like everything that's going on, like, just happened today, and the only tie we have to it is the fact that Mike is...
Yeah, we know Mike.
We know Mike, and he's, like, a Cleveland battler. So, like, I just personally... I want to come on here. I want to talk about our battles. I want to talk about, like, the shit we know about going on. But the last thing I want to do is go into anything when I don't have solid knowledge. Like, I'm just learning about this stuff. So, like, while it's nice to have people, like, tune in and all that, we aren't going to know everything. Like, and that's just what it is.
Yeah, I don't... The Austin thing, there's not much to talk about. We just said what it was. Maybe that comment came in before we talked about it. The Austin thing, it was a two character roast. The battle was just more than 30 days old, is why it got bumped down. It's not a huge thing. I don't assume who.
Oh, we can stop
somebody
wasting breath.
tried to post it.
We can stop wasting breath because this
whatever.
guy's just like he's just being like, the only thing you three should talk about is cholesterol. So, like, he doesn't give a shit about what we do or don't talk about. So
by the way,
sorry for being diplomatic. You can go fuck. Super cool.
I did not sign up to do a drama podcast anyway.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
dumb.
not.
Yeah.
Come on, I just want to talk about the movies, guys. Have you guys seen the trailer for that new movie where Brendan Fraser is an actor in Japan?
Is he back?
He's back. He's back. He's an actor in Japan this time, and he starts getting these gigs where he's basically playing like a rental family, and it looks like it's going to be beautiful and awe-inspiring.
I believe it. Remember when he was really fat in that other movie?
Yeah, remember? Oh my god! And then when that meme went around, where it was just like the shot of him, like sweaty and disgusting, just be like.
From the movie.
Yeah, but then they'd put in like a joint, so it looked like he was just like coughing out smoke, and the caption was like, "No, I swear it's actually really mellow."
I want to say one thing. It's like two things, but it's as one thing. I know that we're calling this the Best Damn Roast Battle Podcast, period, and there's a whole roast battle league, and like there is an expectation of some kind of news about that, but that news is primarily going to be like our corner of it and our thing, and I do know stuff about other things, but I don't. It's not news. It's not that kind of thing. And to address the Pat thing, Pat quit, and that sucks. And we like Pat. We think he should go join his Patreon, and then you can ask him.
Yeah.
Because he didn't die, he just quit doing this. So if you really want to know, go join his Patreon and find out.
And despite us being heavy into roast battle, I cannot help that my heart is just full of whimsy, and I'm just a whimsical creature in a hard world, and sometimes I just need to sit down in a dark, air-conditioned theater and watch a movie.
Go follow Tabitha's TikTok.
Go follow Tabitha on Letterboxd. I'm on there under Dessert Beef. Follow my TikTok. I think also Dessert Beef for whimsical movie content. Follow me on Instagram at SeaWorld Ashtray, where if you're weird to me in my comments, I'll block you. But those are the places you can enjoy me at. So thank you.
Yeah, and I don't know, man. Fuck. We don't really have time to get into it, but it's also like it really is like I don't know what you want us to say. Like, there was a thing that happened, and it's up to those guys if they want to talk about it, and we're just here to have fun. We have battles we also post. You can go watch all our roast battles if it's roast battle content you want.
Wait, I've turned around because that guy said he does want to see that Brendan Fraser movie and he loves the movies. So, I mean, they aren't all bad.
Okay, we're going to do another hour.
Another hour on movies. Movies. Oh, he would have loved the old podcast where I did my Shrek sign off every time. You like Shrek, dude, in the comments? How you feel about Shrek? Let us know before we stop going live.
Well, you do it for old time's sake.
But yeah, mostly what this podcast is, we all produced this show together for a long time with Kyle, and especially Kyle right now. The last couple of years, Kyle's he's our workhorse. He's keeps the lights on. He's on here sometimes. If you've never watched this before and you are interested in this podcast, that's what it is.
If you're interested in seeing even more fat people.
Yes, we have even fatter people than us that come on here sometimes. Yeah, just don't expect a whole lot of like drama, or we're not gonna start mixing it up with a bunch of Kill Tony comics and shit. We don't care. We're in Cleveland. They're out there. They do their thing. We do our thing.
It really doesn't affect us in the slightest.
You never know what we're gonna do on the Best Damn Roast Battle podcast. Maybe one day you'll tune in and we'll all be sucking each other's dicks. I didn't know what I was saying. I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't know. I thought, oh my God.
My God, you're an improviser.
No, I'm not. No, but maybe.
Yes, and Tabitha's dick is the biggest.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it. We do this most weeks around 6:30 to 6:45. We start. Yeah, I don't know. Come back if you want. I don't care. Whatever. Fuck it.